Hi, how to deal with rejection of any kind. How many of you were in a situation where you felt rejected, dismissed as inadequate, dropped, abandoned, disregarded, brushed off, shrugged off, forgotten? People denied you and made you feel small, puny, like you are less than them. Bring to your memory one moment of your life where someone rejected you. What emotions did you feel? Did it feel hurt? Well, hell yeah, it hurts. Did you feel sad? You bet. Did you feel angry? Oh, hell yeah. Did you feel like letting them know that you are worthy? That you are enough? That you don't need to grovel at their feet and ask to be accepted? Rejection happens to all of us, and no one is immune. Maybe you were that kid that wanted to join other kids in the game, but they rejected you, laughed at you, that you are no good to be part of their team or their pack or their game. Maybe you loved someone so much, and they told you to leave them alone, and your heart got crushed. Maybe you applied for a dream job and all you received after your interview was a silence on your phone or an empty inbox. Maybe you were searching for recognition and pride in your achievements by your parents, but they were so busy with their life, they barely paid attention to you unless you did something dumb and got in trouble. No matter what your circumstances, you got hurt. You felt small. You felt alone. You wonder, what did I do wrong? Why they don't like me? Your self-esteem dropped. It dragged behind you like a shadow. You wanted the ground to open up and swallow you. You did not feel enough. You were either depressed or angry. But what if I told you that rejection is actually a gift that you received? I have learned that rejection is one of two gifts. It's either a projection or protection. Why projection? What is a psychological projection? It's a defense mechanism in which your ego defends itself against unconscious impulses or unconscious qualities by denying their existence in themselves by attributing them to others. So what does that even mean, right? It means that a bully, for example, may project their own feelings of vulnerability onto their target, or a person who is confused will project their own feelings of confusion and inadequacy on other people. So basically, we have this innate need to avoid those disturbing feelings by projecting it onto others and making us feel secure and safe. I was an exchange student and au pair in America for 1 year, long time ago. I went back to Poland and worked at the pharmaceutical wholesale. After 1 year of feeling like a stranger in a foreign country, I wanted to belong again. I wanted to be accepted by the ladies at the warehouse. Yet I overheard how they mocked what I said, how they laughed at me for falling down to work for pennies after earning dollars. I got the worst and busiest shifts. I had my supervisors that were older than me roll their eyes like teenagers when I brought the wrong medication to fill out the order. What, America, can't you read anymore? I even had to pay penalty for my mistakes, like financial penalties. And I had no idea why I was so rejected. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be considerate. I didn't understand. Is it because I dared to work abroad for a year? And then, only after a few weeks of working in a warehouse, I was called by the owner who heard that I spoke fluent English and I was studying business. He wanted to promote me to a higher position. And I immediately understood why I was being rejected by my peers. They worked in a company for years. And here I come, jumping over everybody because of my skills. I really felt sad and compassionate for them. I did not accept that promotion because I was leaving to go back to the States the next month. Today I am a person who can feel other people's feelings, understand them, and have compassion for their fears. And I feel comfortable with people of all walks of life. And even if I am rejected by some group, it doesn't hurt me anymore because I understand why they fear someone different than they are. They don't understand that we are all the same. We are no different at all at our core. It will take some time for everyone on earth to accept that. But I am really hopeful that one day people will understand to do their best in their life without hurting or wishing bad onto another person in a process due to their fears and their insecurities. So now why is a rejection a protection? Protection is either a person or a thing, an occurrence that prevents you from suffering harm or injury. We don't know what bullet we missed when we don't know someone was even shooting at us in the first place. After graduating the Georgia State University, I became a real estate investor. If you are new in the business, you are lucky to survive the sharks luring around every corner. And if you don't have a team of agents, contractors, lawyers, and money lenders align right away, you don't have much time to make a calculated decision. And I received an email from a big-time wholesaler about a deal to invest lots of money in a property I haven't even seen. I was just told that it was a lipstick deal, meaning just refreshing the house, repainting it maybe, and it would be ready for flipping, ready for sale. I received an email with documents to sign and an account where to transfer money for the property. That property was 1 hour drive away from where I was, and I had time only till noon. I was at work. I could not leave. And I wanted to make sure that the lender agrees to give me the loan, that the contractor goes with me to see the property, and I will calculate the repairs before even agreeing to invest in it. There was hundreds of thousands of dollars. And that would mean I needed 1 day. The wholesaler booed me and said never to bother him again. He will never go into business with me anymore because I was wishy-washy. And I was rejected by someone who delivered the biggest amount of wholesale property in the whole metro. Someone that everyone else in RIA looked up to. And I couldn't even do my due diligence. I was crushed. I was rejected. And a few months later, I learned that another rehab investor purchased that lipstick property. And there were so many issues with the house, including asbestos, including foundation problems, including leaking septic tank, that it financially ruined that investor. So my rejection was my protection. You see, when you are rejected, try to think that this what this rejection is protecting me from. You may not see it, you may not understand it, but there is some protection for you going on behind the closed door. Of course, it hurts to be rejected, but there is a reason behind it. That reason is that there is something better lined up for you down the road. You have time to get better if you recognize that you may be lacking some skills or a team. You can improve yourself. And for example, your next job that you're interviewing for cannot wait to get you on board. In case of being, for example, rejected in a relationship, you can take steps to love yourself and take good care of yourself so you can attract more compatible people who love and respect you. So the next time you are rejected and you are hurt, when you feel small, when you feel alone, you wonder, what did I do wrong? Why don't they like me? When your self-esteem is about to drop, when you don't feel enough, when you want them to give you the second chance, when you are either depressed or angry, you have two choices. You always got two choices. Either you allow that rejection to make you or to break you. Ask yourself, what is that person or that situation projecting onto me? And what is that rejection potentially protecting me from? Remember one thing, you are enough. And when you know that you are just a bit too short on something, you build yourself up. You build your muscle of resilience. You already know how to improve yourself. Screw them if they don't want you. I don't care what you have been told. I don't care how badly you felt. I don't care how many times you have been rejected. It is not over. It is never over. It was not over for you. If it was over for you, you would not get up this morning. God's not done with you. Life is not done with you. You lick up your wound and you get back on your feet. You pull yourself together and you face another day. You polish yourself up. You present yourself in the best light. You go out there and you seize the day. Don't you ever give up. You are worthy. You are enough. You can kick rejections in the ass. You rise from your ashes and you shine like a star. There is nothing stopping you but you. Rejection protects you. Rejection is very often about others and not about you. So get up, go on. Your fight is not over. You hear me? I was going to call this video, fuck you, I don't need to grovel at your feet and ask to be accepted because I am enough. But I know I could offend some people. I love you guys. Thanks for your time. I appreciate you being here with me. Like it, share it, buy my book. Link is below. I will see you next time. Bye.